Hello. So yeah, it's all been happening. Well, it's really only a matter of weeks that I've been away from Thailand, and when I left Thailand and when I left Chiang Mai, the floods were pretty bad. In fact, I thought that they had finished, but they continued well into my time, after I left Thailand to visit Korea, and the floods were still happening and getting worse, and in the areas in Chiang Mai, the tourist areas and the other areas and other parts of northern Thailand. I just have several days left in Korea and I go back to Thailand. So imagine my surprise last night when the rain was getting heavier and heavier, and then I walked past this area near where I'm staying, which is between Jangjeon metro station and Busan University metro station, and which has a stream where it had kind of what we would say burst its banks, and I was quite shocked. It was not what I was expecting to see, and I'm going to show you a bit of that area from in the sort of aftermath of that. It's not that uncommon for this to happen, even though the storm last night there was the lightning that went on for ages, and I guess therefore thunder as well. But what I saw at the river, and I spoke to somebody local later on in a local venue, and they said it's quite a normal thing when the rain is that bad. But I'm going to talk a bit more about that. But it is a kind of strange weather going on in the world at the moment. I mean, even Korea, it's mid to late October and it's humid. I've got a video coming up soon actually where I'm going to talk about what I've been missing about Thailand and a Thai restaurant in this area and coming back to Thailand. But in Korea, it's been really humid from mid-October, and these things are, there's something in the world going on. Obviously climate change and global warming. Let's just talk a bit about this, and I walk you along this area and you'll see what's been occurring. Yes, it was flooded along here yesterday. It was quite weird seeing the basketball, basket. The thing that the stand for that was, the water was up to that. So this stream, which is below the metro line, the red line or the orange line in Busan, the stream overflows due to the rain, and you'll see quite a few times this week, or a couple of times this week, I've wanted to walk down these either the steps or these sloping areas, and instead you get this warning, this voice saying in Korean, not to go down there really.
하천 내 조립사고 등의 위험이 있어 안전을 위하여 출입을 금지합니다. 하천 내 조립사고
This stretch of road, so where I'm walking from, is essentially a direction of over there, which is the Pusan University, basically Pusan University, and I'm walking up to the other metro station, up all the way up there. I'm actually nearer to that one where I'm staying, and that's Jangjeon. I might mention in this video Jangjeong, but it's Jangjeon. So these kind of bits here, you get the warnings, and they close this. And so last night it was really bad, lots of lightning later on, and everything was going as normal with regards to the metro, but the water was all up here, all on this bit all on this sort of walkway, and you know, you couldn't walk down there, but that happens even when there's a certain amount of rain. But obviously yesterday no one was attempting to walk down there because it was flooded. Here we go. See, this is a warning. You know, they close parts of this off, and I'm just gonna show you this bit, you see. But obviously this is to do with the bridge, the road bridge. But what was a real shame, of course, you know, I thought it was really unusual that it gets flooded, but someone said to me, "Oh, it's quite common." And now that makes sense with all these you know, these sort of closures where you can't walk down to that area. It makes sense that it happens quite a bit. This stream is not that high if you take a look at it, and this kind of stream is quite common now. Or I mean, streams are streams, you know, they're everywhere in the world, but quite common in the fact that it feels more gentrified, and it's a bit like the one in Seoul, the Jangjeon stream, and there's one in Cheongju, not Jeonju. Well, there might be one in Jeonju, but let's just, here we go. We've got Dynamic Busan, which is an old slogan, I would say. But yeah, let's just up here. You've got another bit. You see, they closed it off. You can't walk down the steps. Yeah, let's just have a look. So you've got exercise stuff, but the flower bit. This recent. Excuse me, there's a truck or lorry coming behind. There's loads of people down here today. It's a bit miserable. It's like spitting with rain, and but loads of people walking down here. And obviously, it's a major walkway to go all the way to the university area, which is there's more happening than in Jangjeon itself, I would say. So let me just take you down here. Here's the train for any enthusiasts, metro enthusiasts, or subways, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, technically a subway is underground, but you know what I mean. So this bit over here, you can see the flower thing. Now, that's only been up about a week or so, and of course, due to the water coming over, the flowers got ruined. You know, the flowers got, to an extent, they got ruined. What have we got here? Busan, Hwangong, yeah, don't listen to me there. We've got all these things. Anyway, they're obviously seeing to it here. They're obviously sorting bits out, but it was flooded. I'll put some pictures up. But yeah, these flowers are a bit of a mess. And yeah, let's just walk past that. Yeah, but yeah, this stream, I mean, it's quite interesting because it runs, you know, it runs under the train line, so it's quite unique in that respect. See, they're carrying flowers here now. People have been here with their dogs and families and taking selfies in this little stand up here. It's a lot now. There's a lot of it's gone away. You know, there's a lot that's been taken away due to the water last night. But there's so much lightning later on. This is yeah. I'm just gonna. You can see them sweeping the walkway here. You see the slope. Sorry, the noise. I'm going to try and walk away from the noise. I just had my sort of a breakfast, brunch, in Euro de Meal. Quite a funny name. But they do, I mean, they do, I had the vegetarian version of a kind of a, you know, they call it a hard bread shop. Hard bread. But it's got kind of ciabatta type bread and other type bread. I'm sorry if it's a bit windy. But yeah, so I'm staying just a little bit further than that sea that you can see in the distance. I'll just zoom in a bit. I'll lose the resolution, but I'll zoom in. And yeah, if we walk a tiny bit further, we're actually at Jangjeon Station. So yeah, it's all go here. So yeah, it's all been happening. Now this is, as I say, a kind of a, well, as you will hear me say, kind of a common occurrence when it rains heavily. So, you know, it's kind of, they're prepared for this to an extent. So yeah, it's all been happening. So we're just gonna bid you farewell.